They don't see that it was clearly listed on the website. They think it's rude to make them wait in line. They can't believe you won't be open this Sunday. They think you're the crazy one. They're not normal customers, oh no. They are. The Patronarchy.
A lot of drinking and then crashing at the hotel or breaking into the pool, and I had to kind of just not care about it because it happened every night.
Right.
There is also a really big like staffing company right next to there, and we just had this account of men who would just come in, check in, and I got to know them very well because they were always checking in.
Right.
And staying there, and they're lonely and they're bored and they're on the road, so their wives, away from their wives. One gentleman in particular I got to know really well. He started off totally sweet and normal. He would buy me things from the vending machine. Thank you. It's so nice of you. I think you know where this is going.
I love how the story already has an escalation aspect to it. I just want to throw that in there. I could, the foreshadowing here.
Yep. Right. So we got to know each other. He would stop at the desk, offer me a glass of wine. Of course, I can't. I'm on the clock. I can't do it. Not on camera, at least. I would walk off camera.
Me in the janitor's closet. No.
Oh, yeah. I knew where the cameras. Yeah, I knew what I was doing. And then after about 2 years of seeing him very regularly, he propositioned me to come back to his hotel room and sleep with him for $5,000.
Whoa! Like, that's like, it's like, obviously it's weird, but it's like a weird, like, is there a part of you, and tell me if I'm being a
I thought about it.
Okay. You thought about it?
I had to mull it over overnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's like
right. Because men have said to me, "Oh, let's go out. Let me take you out. When do you get off?" Like that kind of shit all the time. And it's just like, "Nah, I'm good. I've been to Denny's. Like, I'm good." I know though. I've tried everything on the menu.
The ice cream sundae with the bacon on it's good, but I don't want to go there with you. Yeah.
Moon's over my hammy, I think, was my go-to.
I've had it many times.
Many times. But yeah, like I had been asked out by men before. That was totally normal. And I was ready to say, like, no, either I have a boyfriend or whatever lie that I was using to deter them.
Oh, yeah.
But he said the number, and he was so confident that he said it out in the open. There were other guests in the lobby,
Oh, wow. In front of other people?
Not within earshot, but just
earshot.
in the vicinity.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I scratched my head and I was like, you know what? Not tonight, but I'll see you tomorrow. Let me think about it.
Okay.
And, I didn't do it.
So we got this phone call from somebody who was just, kind of not being very clear in what they wanted. And they kept changing their mind. Like they would say they wanted mushrooms, but then they'd say a different topping. And then we do you still want the mushrooms? And they're like, what? No. And then later on they'd add mushrooms back on. And then they started then talking to someone in the background. And then there was even some debate about whether or not they still wanted the pizza.
Oh my God.
And it was so freaking confusing that when we got off the phone, we were like, should we make this pizza or not? Because I don't even know if this guy's coming, with the way that was going, and then she was kind of an assistant manager, but
okay.
She basically said, no, let's not waste a pizza if we don't know anything. So this guy shows up.
Of course. Of course. I mean, I understand where your manager was thinking. I mean, it sounds like this guy was so chaotic. I'd probably put my money on he might even show up. So I can see where your manager is coming, but of course he shows up. That's indecisive customers can just drive you freaking nuts, man. I mean, it is crazy. It's just so fucking crazy. But anyway, continue. Sorry, that's just me venting a bit.
Oh, yeah, no, it's understandable. But so he shows up expecting his pizza to be hot and ready to go. And, I was like, hey, that guy showed up. And she was like, okay, And then she came out for both of us to kind of address him,
Yep.
and we were just like, "Yeah, sir, if you just want to wait a little bit, we will start that pizza up for you." Well, you already know where this is going. I mean, he wants it right now. He is absolutely flipping furious that it wasn't ready for him when he got to the door.
Here we go.
And he started screaming, mostly at the assistant manager. I feel so bad for her. She was such a lovely person. I really liked her a lot. And she was such a good worker. Like, everybody liked her. And he was screaming at her. And I was just I didn't know what to do. And she was trying to hold it together with him, but he was just being a total dick. Fortunately, our actual manager, the upper general manager, came into the shop around this time.
Okay.
And he was able to kind of get in the middle of it, but she started crying. I felt so bad for her.
Oh.
I felt so bad for her. It broke my heart because she was a really great person, really really fantastic worker, like I said. But this guy really got there. I've never seen her like that. I mean, so he just broke her down. It was really sad. But yeah, guess what though? We gave him a stupid pizza anyways.
But I met a woman. She was from another country, and she wanted laser hair removal. And I was going to be servicing her. And initially we got off on the right foot, I thought. And then I realized the type of customer that she was going to be, where she was never going to be satisfied, no matter what I did. I could have given her plasma, my car. There was going to be nothing that made this woman happy. And I don't know the pivotal moment of her and I working together, because she would just come in decked out to the nines, designer bag. Everybody knows the type, hair done, would circle places on her body that I supposedly missed. Now, just to educate the audience, if you're working with a laser tech for laser hair removal, it's not a permanent fix. I always tell people nobody can control your genetics, the medications that you're on, and most importantly, age and hormones. So this is something I always explain, because there's a lot of swindlers out there that promise you the moon. I do not do that. I'm fully transparent with people.
Awesome.
And well, I mean, and if that upsets people, I would rather not take the $1,000. I mean, keep your money and go give that headache to somebody else. So as we continued working, she got more and more condescending with me. Now, I'm a very patient individual, but as time progressed, I got more and more frustrated, which caused me to get snippy. What broke the camel's back was the last session that she came in, and I just was quiet. I didn't even ask how she was. I just hit that point because every time she came in, she was so rude to me. So basically, towards the end, she looked at me, and mind you, I have a laser near her lady parts, and this is very pivotal to the story.
Okay.
So,
yes.
So she looked at me and she goes, "It's very difficult for me to comprehend that you have a job like this when it looks like you got tattoos out of prison."
What? Well, excuse, what the fuck? What?
And I looked at her, and I just would like the audience to know I'm always very cool, calm, and collected. And I looked at her and I said, "You can get the fuck off my table. We are done here."